Good morning, regular gamers. Oh, what a day it's already been. Okay. Let's just jump straight into it today. It's a work day, so we have less time to float around. Hopefully, we're going to finish off our Mac 10. We need 8 kills for this camo, so that's a given. We need about 700 kills for the criticals and about 300 kills for the Pack-a-Punch. So I'm pretty confident we can get this one done today. Move on to the next one. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's just past 11 AM in the morning, Australian time, which for many people that's nearly lunchtime. For me, I've been awake for maybe about 30 odd minutes. Alright, let's see what map we're going to be loading into today. Okay, we can work with this.
You know the drill. Make Requiem proud.
Okay.
Energy research requesting strike team assistance. It would seem my
let's get into it.
harvester team has forgotten
We need
how
about
to use
1,000
their
odd kills.
We'll search the area and
Pack-a-Punch.
find your team's Strauss.
We need 4 more kills for the just regular 2500. I think we needed about 700 criticals. Alright, there goes our 2500 regular kills.
No fear in their eyes. I missed that. Another satisfied customer. That felt good.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to take down the chopper by the time we get to it. I'm not going to do the black box event with a Mac 10 because I'll probably die. Would be a great way to pack a punch though. If I had a shotgun, I'd probably do it, or at least consider it.
Shot. Ha ha! It is over for you. Double points.
Alright, double points. Let's try and get as much as we can.
Ha!
Well, that's really annoying. Drawing double points. Not overly surprised with the game bugging out, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Omega Helo spotted.
Here we go, we'll
Clear
try.
to engage.
Oh yeah, we can take that out easy. Man, I thought that was going to be a lot stronger than it was. Unfortunately, no Ronald Ray gun at the beginning of today. That was a great way to start off yesterday.
Checkmate.
We've almost got enough for Deadshot. Thought there was a regular zombie for a second. Alright, now we got enough for Deadshot. Let's grab that first because the critical kills will be a lot harder than the Pack-a-Punch kills. Alright, let's go take out this guy. And let's get grinding. Trying to work out what gun we want to do next. Given that it's probably going to be the last SMG we have to do, I might try and just aim for something that already has some zombie kills. I know I did the OTS 9 in, like I leveled it up in Outbreak mode. It was one of the first streams we ever did. So I know that should already in and of itself have a lot of kills. I don't know about critical kills, but I know it should have a bunch of stuff already done. So I'm thinking the OTS 9 is going to be it. I was going to do the LC10, because I enjoy the LC10, but I also like the OTS 9. Its clip size is just a little problematic. I forgot for a second that I had Deadshot, and I was trying to manually aim. What a joke. Alright, what else do we have? We'll probably go up and do this lightning bolt box. Transport's an easy enough event. Don't mind me, I'm still just kind of waking up, so I'm a little bit less energetic and didn't get the best sleep last night. But we'll get there.
Your men are gone, Strauss. My team will complete the transport.
Your team must complete the run. Take the vehicle to the first extraction site.
You had a good head on your shoulders. Not anymore.
There's a lot of things going on the screen. A lot of hellhounds, especially.
They're dead. That felt good.
Alright, first mission done. Nearly got enough to pack a punch. Alright, we'll go start up the transport event. Just get that last little amount that we need before we pack a punch. Then we gotta start really smashing out kills with Pack-a-Punch.
We've ID'd a dimensional vortex. We need to complete the extraction process.
These vortices constructs a terraforming crystal, extracts the primordial Ethereum for analysis.
To think I get paid for this. You better not have scratched my car.
Vortex located. Get into position, and we shall begin remote extraction. Do not be alarmed that your vehicle has lost power. It should be back in working order once all the primordial Ethereum is harvested.
Do not fight us. They would look shocked. They still had a face.
And these zombies are moving like they just woke up as well.
You will be consumed.
Good work. The second vortex should be nearby. Get into position so we may begin. We cannot let the vortex dissipate.
Block your face. Fear consumes. This realm will be ours. Not tired of maggots.
Alright,
You must take
Time for the
samples
Tempest.
of the extraction rocket and quickly. Primordial Ethereum is uniquely unstable.
right around here. Yep, there it is. Alright, how many can we get all at once? We got a lot of zombies then.
Sample secured.
And a lot then as well.
All samples
All right.
are positive, Strauss. Your go for launch.
Control, Valve Young, please.
Sequence initiated. Internal guidance is green. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Systems show good burnout. Rocket on course for delivery.
I never doubted you. Our knowledge of primordial Ethereum will only grow with more samples to study.
That felt good.
Anomaly site located. Activate the beacon to proceed.
Let's go get Pack-a-Punch so we can start working on those kills as well. I'm just kind of wasting kills now. We can be doing critical and Pack-a-Punch at the same time. Alrighty.
EKIA.
Now we're cooking with gas.
There goes your head.
So we should be able to find zombies pretty much all over the back end before we move to the next round. I want to try and get as many as we can. suppose if I really wanted to grind it out, I could do the black box event now. But I don't really have, even with the Pack-a-Punch, I don't have a good gun to really destroy the orbs with. It's just more surviving and then slowly chipping away at it.
Rotten bushmeat is piling up. These so-called specials never learn.
I didn't see this, to be honest. You know what? I did see that ladder, and I thought I could climb it. Yeah, we might have to black box it. We've killed hardly anything, I would imagine. 200 out of the 700 that 800 that we needed. Oh, we have some zombies coming up. Oh yay, more hellhounds.
Contact down.
Yeah, we'll go do the black box, screw it.
They cannot even touch me.
There's not much else going on.
Free me from my cage. The seals must be broken.
Probably should have seen if I can get level 2 armor, but you know, we're here now.
Mindless make for easy prey. Target drop. The jackal is on fire.
Gotta be a little bit careful not to let the zombies hit me too much, because that orb will pretty much always hit me. I need to make sure I have enough health to take the orb hit. It's not a massive hit, but you know, things add up.
Death comes for us all.
Ooh. Like right there. Oh crap. See what I'm talking about? Stuff adds up. You get distracted for a second.
A few less to trouble me.
Progress.
Alright, that's one orb done.
2 seals persist.
Gonna pop this. It's a bit of a waste because I'm only tier 1, but I don't want to hang around without any armor. Zombies popping up everywhere. We'll start kind of working our way back to earning more. Definitely getting those critical kills up now. I've almost made 100 just from this area. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything else to pack a punch, but this is what it is. Oh crap, we just killed it. I was expecting to just weaken it a little bit.
Checkmate.
Okay, I guess we'll move on to the next one. That's one way to do it.
There goes your head.
Double experience would be great for this event right now. Well, double points anyway.
Hostile expired. To think I get paid for this.
Alright, we'll probably start working our way towards destroying the orb when we get time.
Neutralized.
We've got no armor. I don't want
I
to
will.
risk it all. Alright, now we have technically no armor. I also think we've killed quite enough from the event to make it worth doing. There's always a zombie man right when you're about to when you're waiting for the orb.
It is over for you.
Alright, we should be able to take it out this round if nothing gets in our way. Yep, perfect.
Return. You must free me.
At least we'll get our armor back.
Agony has been ended. Your gesture will be repaid.
Guess just for the sake of it, we could use the AK.
Lethal, as am I.
Alright, let's head to the anomaly. I have no idea where these guys came from, but we'll take them. So we'll get Juggernog, we'll get Death Perception. That's probably it. We'll try and upgrade our armor. Maybe our gun. That's it. Forgot that we got the helicopter, which means we could get level 3 armor. Sorry, my mind just blanked right then. Just stun locked. And I feel like I've had something in my eye the entire round. Alright. What do we got?
Weaver, Requiem disruptor satellite
HVT,
in position.
box,
Ready to tether
crystals.
Apex HVT.
We'll probably do all of those if we
on it,
haven't,
Carver.
just in
Uplink
case we
terminal
haven't
should be just ahead.
got our camo by then.
Broke your face. I win, you lose.
We'll just head straight for this one. Man, still really feels like I have something in my eye. I hate that feeling. It's probably just an eyelash or something.
Lie quiet now. Yeah.
Damn, the damage at a range with this
It would
Mac
look
10 is
shocked.
just not it.
If they still had a face.
Up close is pretty good. Fire rate's really high, but damn, from a distance you really feel that drop off. Oh no, we got a Cransy.
That fell.
That'll help. Hellhounds everywhere when that idiot spawns.
You die like the rest.
Guy could have at least dropped me like a freaking perk or something. Man, the Bullfrog was a fun gun. I'm not saying that the Mac 10 hasn't been good, but the Bullfrog really just hit different. I don't know what it was about that, because I started the Bullfrog grind thinking that it was going to be absolute trash, and it just wasn't. In terms of a gun for zombies, it was good. Alright, this one's our next one. It's all event HVT as well. That's actually really close. We'd get that one started and finished while we're on our way to the crystal event. On this map, it's normally a Cransy, but we'll see. Stupid Tempest, though.
When fired, the disruptor satellite will breach the Dark Aether and draw out an Apex HVT.
Apex HVT act as commanders for the Horde. I want it eliminated.
Fuck you. No brain dead bushmeat gets the better of me.
Alright, let's start this HVT.
Connection established. Systems nominal. Locking target. Initiating firing sequence. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Apex HVT has
good, team.
It's
a
got
mangler.
reinforcements.
Simtex on.
Oh, I stuck him.
You were
Get
dead
wrecked,
anyway.
idiot. Wasn't even aiming for that guy.
Death comes for us all. You first.
Ooh, look at the zombies coming down here. Hello, critical hits.
It's moving. Follow that energy trail. Target reacquired. Southeast of your position.
Yeah, that was good.
Pile of maggots.
South of our position. Oh. Little minions are already here.
Lucky you.
Hellhounds.
That felt good.
It's on the move. It's leaving an energy trail. Follow it.
Alright. This is some easy kills right here. That's
Target
exactly
reacquired.
what we wanted.
Southeast of your position.
Massacre all. Checkmate.
Good kill. Apex target down.
Good
No
work,
loot.
strike team.
Wow.
Collect any Ethereum left behind. You'll need it.
What a disappointment.
Head for the beacon, team.
Alright, we're gonna do our crystal event now.
Move on my way.
Pretty much here. And then just the other smaller HVT. Man, we kind of blow through these levels, don't we? I might have to go for a drive around and just clean up the map. Oh, there's a Pack-a-Punch one. Critical kills can't be too far behind.
Tougher than most, but no match for the Jackal. It is over for you.
Wish I could mount up on something here. How's that missing? That's the range.
No fear in their
I'm
eyes.
trying to clear this out before I start the event. I think it's pretty clear. Hopefully we can find them all. Looks like there's two here. One here. Man, without depth perception, I would have missed everything. At least one up there. There's one more floating around somewhere. Where in the dang hell could it be?
It is not murder, they are already dead. I win, you lose.
Man, I hate it when there's just one left. And you should be able to find it, you just have no idea.
The rotting fools are no match for the Jackal.
Can't get distracted by the zombies, unfortunately. Man, I just have no idea.
Pile of maggots.
Oh, there it is. Man, how did I not see that? That was lucky. And we got all the zombies as well, which is great. Because I started thinking as I was coming down this little bit here, After just saying not to get distracted by those zombies, I was just like, man, if I can't find this last crystal, I better make the most of the event and at least kill the zombies. And pretty much all of them, I won't say all of them, but pretty much all of them were critical hit kills. Just mowing them down. Alright, I'm gonna go, actually, there's a couple of bikes back where we were. I'm just gonna start using those. Travel around a little bit quicker. Nope, 48 hours from now, I will be awake and kind of getting ready for some teeth to be pulled. That should be exciting.
Now stay put like good little corpses.
There's heaps in here.
Cleared myself some breathing space. Death comes
Those are
for
the
us.
cycle. Pretty much none of those were critical kills, that's a shame.
I am unstoppable.
Another disciple, actually. Just going past each other. And this little zombie here doesn't know which way she's going. Okay, we'll keep going. Come back for our bike. We're getting closer. You know, we've done what, 569? I would say at least 480 to 500 of those would be critical kills, but not the whole lot. You know, we've had a lot of non-critical kills. We've also had a lot of Plague Hounds and Hellhound kills. They all stack up and make it seem like more. Where's the HVT? Oh, heading right to it. Awesome.
You had a good head. Not anymore. I enjoy killing live targets better. A few less to trouble me. Keep your distance or suffer the consequences.
Double points.
Move on my waypoint.
Okay, we went a little bit off track, but I mean, we killed a bunch of stuff, so... Is it really off track? Damn, we actually went heaps far off track. Crap.
The mindless make for easy prey. Skull shot! Ha ha!
Those were our people.
We'll probably do this on feet, man. Look how many zombies are on the map, just kind of like scattered. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm just gonna mute the mic for a minute.
Maggots. Got splattered. On to the next.
Just gonna mute the mic and remove the cam just because I feel like I'm gonna sneeze for about 5 minutes, so I might get Tech Guy to bring me a drink if she's watching.
My kill. I saw brains fly.
Tech Guy?
That felt like a good kill.
Horde threat exterminated. Battle send a message.
I win, you lose. Knock, knock. That was your skull. You are bushmeat now. EKIA.
Alright, Tech Guy has come and saved us. We have a drink, and that'll help with the sneezing. Oh, did you guys see we got that ray gun? Heck yeah, woo woo!
Eat lead.
It's probably not going to be too relevant that we have the ray gun this round. I'm not going to do what I did yesterday and try and go for a really high run. Mostly because the game crashes. I need to try this out on the PC version and see whether it's a console thing with the crashes or if that happens there as well. Because I've seen people get up to wave, 100 and I crash consistently now on stream and off stream when I'm on, between wave 10 to 15. And it's not like I'm playing online because, there's a private match. So, as you can see, I've got no ping, no packet loss, so it's not like it's a server issue. It's, got to be something more specific. But I'll do a little troubleshooting in my own time and, we'll suss it out. My PC version of the game is probably severely out of date. I actually think I may have uninstalled it as well, just to save space on the computer, as I haven't played it in a really long time.
Fuck you.
Same with Warzone on the PC. I haven't really played that in a while. But I'll go suss it out later, because it'd be a big download. Man, we got to be getting close to this.
I pulled your plug.
No way I just jumped from there to there. No parachute, no damage, right?
Contact down.
This game's so inconsistent.
That was me showing you.
Oh, okay. We found a horde of them, did we?
Victims.
At least we can pack a punch again. We have plenty of money for that. Maybe I should just move over to the next round, yeah. I feel like I'm just running for maybe like 5 or so zombies when I could just be finding a massive pack of them. We've got probably an hour and a half, so I'd love to be able to finish off the MAC-10, back out, set up the OTS-9, and get in and actually start getting some kills with it. Once we move past the SMGs, we've kind of got some of the biggest classes done. We'll have the assault rifles done, and we'll have the SMGs done. Not really sure what I'll do next. I actually do have a couple of camos that I need to grind down on the Gallo. I thought my shotguns were all completely done, but the Gallo still has just a small amount, I believe. So I might get that finished off. Yeah, other than that, I think, you know, we'd maybe launchers or tac rifles or something.
Got him right in the eye. It is over for you.
I feel like tac rifles wouldn't be bad.
I really hope that hurt. Normally I like screams, but here silence is better.
Launchers I want to do just because like they sound fun, but they're probably going to be really slow and tedious. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind doing the melee, like the knife. I actually really enjoy the knife in zombies. Just stabby stabby. Okay. We'll see if we can upgrade our gun. No, not even close. We'll do a pack-a-punch and we'll buy a couple of perks. Alright, let's move on. Zoo. I don't mind zoo. You can get a lot of, especially right in the heart of the zoo, you can get a lot of zombies.
This is Dr. Strauss. One of my Ethereum harvester teams is not responding to my radios.
We'll investigate, Doctor. Strike team sending you the
And we've
coordinates.
spawned right next to a high-value target. Man, that kind of spawn point would have been amazing in Outbreak Survival.
Goodbye.
Those were our people, strike team. Settle the score.
Still didn't even get the headshot on it. Maybe I need to stop moving
Fades
a little bit more.
eyes, but it is not the same.
God damn. crap everywhere. Still have hellhounds on me.
One bullet goes a long way.
Solid kill, strike team. That's one less horde threat to worry about.
Another name for my list
Alright.
of victims.
That's done. What are the other events? Order, Shocker, and Dragon. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the middle of the zoo and see if we can just get this knocked out. Starting to feel a bit more energized, honestly. After that sneezing fit, it's almost like it woke me up a little bit. Blessing in disguise.
That felt good.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. I jumped right past it before. We have a few guys, like just over the fence.
Simtex.
I'm not gonna chase them, but maybe that'll make them come to me. Got a lot of big guys though. Around these here parts.
Strauss, your men are down.
Ah, Hellhound's
My
awesome.
team will finish their work.
Ethereum samples are essential to my work. Handle with care. It is not entirely stable.
Boy, that nuke would have been great if you was trying to, you know, just clear out the area, but man, that would have been
Goodbye.
really bad for me. Would have lost so many kills.
Go ahead, Bone.
Oh, we're gonna go further into the zoo.
Contest.
I get more zombies coming out of all the buildings and the cages. And the ground.
They cannot even touch me.
There's a lot of hellhounds. There's always a lot of hellhounds. I just keep expecting every single zombie here, like the next one's gonna be it. You know, like, oh, that's gonna be the last of the critical hit kills. Or that one, or that one. And it's never any of them. I'll probably see it as I'll probably level up when I get it. That's usually how I can tell. It just depends on how far away I am from the level.
You can catch the jackal.
Of course there is. We got rid of those hellhounds really quickly.
All.
Ah, plague hounds now. Never ends. We have a Cransy. Let's go, big fella. Come on. Wait, could that have been it? No. Okay.
Target draw.
Alright, in that case, because we just got a level, we're not gonna, like, when we get the camos, I doubt it's gonna level us up.
You were dead.
It is 2 camos and the experience of 2 camos all at once, but I don't think that'll do it. Right, we're starting to actually thin out the zoo now, so that's less exciting. We're at the 840 mark. I mean, there can't be too many more left, right? Did I not start that event? I thought I did.
Not quite now.
I don't know if they do, but I swear if you kill a Mimic or a Mangler in here, they should count for more. I'm only, like, just getting up to halfway at the moment. Still not full. Still not good. We got it full. The event's done, so yeah, hopefully we get a good box out of it. Alright, we're gonna head over here, really try and get this thing done. It's taking me a little longer than I was expecting. Alright, we're coming up, unintentionally coming up to where the order is. I didn't really want to fight the order, but, you know, we're here. Oh, there it is on the other side. Damn it, Hoss.
Not let it go to your head. Who else among you needs killing?
Alright, let's move on. We did get a good amount of kills from that, but nothing crazy. Some bot account just started following me on like 3 or 4 different accounts. Same guy did it yesterday.
Hostile expired. You had a good head on your shoulders. Not anymore. I am the king of corpse killers. A few less to trouble me.
I cannot believe we haven't got this critical kills thing done yet. Oh, literally, the one more off. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go start our OTS. How many accounts did this fucking idiot follow me on? 1, 2, 3. Yesterday he did 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 accounts so far. Thankfully they're not really adding up to the overall tally, which is good. I don't want that to be like fake inflated. All right, let's make up this this class. So we're gonna do the OTS 9. I actually probably do want a bit more firepower. Bruiser grip, man. The bruiser grip is like one of the best freaking attachments on any gun. Whenever you select it, you always see that it's way better. Yeah, we'll probably actually go this for the barrel. More firepower, bullet velocity. That's a huge drop in recoil. We'll probably go the Spetsnaz, actually. Our speed's really dropping, but we should be able to fix it up here. Alright, I think this is going to be the one. What do we need? Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Well, we just made a gun for no reason because the OTS 9 is done. What the I probably should have checked that first. Alright, well, I guess the LC10 is it. Oh, what guns did we do? So we did the Bullfrog. We did the Mac 10, PPSH, and I guess the OTS 9. Yeah, I guess we'll do the LC10. Damn. I mean, the bruiser grip drops a little bit of accuracy, but how can you not take it for all the good stuff it does give you? I mean, I'll usually always go like a 55, like the highest I can get. Alright, what do we have on these? We've got a little bit. Alright, so we've got 400. Yikes. Critical kills, we have like nothing. We have 144. 395. These ones are pretty much almost done. This one's not even started. Jesus. I didn't get any critical kills really with this. Alright, well let's get into it. One way to start, start a dent on it. LC10. Let's do it. I haven't used the LC10 since God, probably a few seasons ago in Warzone. Used to be the ground loot. Man, we got some mad tokens. I'm going to be using a lot of these when I'm recovering this weekend, I think. I'll probably burn through all 21 of the double XP and double weapons XP tokens, I think. Because I've still got to level up a lot of the tac rifles. One of the sniper rifles. The launchers. Ballistic knife. There's a few things that I need to level up still. Alright, so we've probably got roughly about an hour. An hour to play with this LC-10, see what it's like. We'll definitely get a Pack-a-Punch. We will get a, dead shot. We'll see how she feels.
Welcome back, strike team. Time to go to work.
The LC-10's a wicked gun, like, normally, so I think we'll have a lot of fun with it.
Essence conversion modules are prepped for deployment.
Copy that, Dr. Strauss. My team is on route
Stand
for
by.
the drop zone now.
Just going a little bit slow on those critical kills, because apparently I barely ever get a critical kill with this gun. One of the worst places to spawn on this map is in the houses. The residential district, as some may call it. No one actually calls it that.
Give myself some breathing space.
Alright. Man, the reload's just not as great as the Mac 10. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, it's a slow reload. Hopefully we can speed that up with some perks. We're nearly halfway to where we need to be for the Deadshot Daiquiri. We might actually go to this Dragon event because it doesn't really matter if we get critical kills here. Speed things up just a little bit. We'll get 1,000 points from that, and we can pretty much go straight over to the perk place, which is just over there in those houses. Bro, my map knowledge for zombies has improved so much ever since I started grinding out these camos.
Now stay like good little corpses.
Alright, well, she's full.
No fear in their eyes.
Alright. Man, we didn't get enough points to get Deadshot. Man, that's crazy. Oh well. We're 1,000 points closer than we were before. Maybe we'll get some armor. Yeah. Sigma. Dead wire? You can fuck yourself. We'll head over to where we get the perks anyway, and we'll just try and kill some stuff up there. Was that 500 points? Nope. Come on, critical.
Another satisfied customer.
We need like 3 more kills or something. Something tiny like that. There, we got it. We have enough. Alright, let's see what this thing's like when I can start locking onto some heads.
Skull shot.
Alright, we're getting some camos unlocked now. That's what I'd like to see.
Tango down.
And we just need to get this bad boy packer punched. That'll help.
10 at a time is fine by me.
Another camo done. See, we got ourselves a lot of guys on the bridge. What's our main objective here? Okay, that's not too bad. Man, there's like a little pause when you start aiming down before you can start shooting. It feels... Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Checkmate.
Oh, critical kills in a row. Let's go. Man, they really made that easy with, you know, perks and stuff like that. Be a good idea for Vanguard to have some camos that you can't unlock in with perks or something like that, you know. Make some really like difficult camos. The camos in zombies at the moment, they're not so much difficult as they are grindy. Like anyone could get Dark Aether in zombies, like in, you know, in Cold War, you know, you've just got to put in the time. Sooner or later, you know, you'd get enough critical kills, you'd get enough, you know, kills. I mean, I suppose the kills without taking damage is probably your hardest one, but with a lot of guns, you know, it's not really an issue. There's another one.
It is over for you.
Alright, we're nearly done with those. Where the hell did that box go? I swear it was just on my map a moment ago. Oh, there it is.
should not exist in the first place. Death comes for us all. You first.
Alright. We have enough to pack a punch. Wicked. Let's go do that. Curious to see what this gun's gonna be like with the old pack-a-ma punch.
I saw brains fly. Checkmate. They smell worse when they go down.
I love starting up a new gun in zombies because you just unlock stuff so quickly. Especially if you haven't really grinded out any of the later camos, the ones you unlock, you know, at level 30, 40, and 50. You just start smashing those out really quickly.
They cannot even touch me.
It's good fun. Then it kind of really slows down with the like, no fucking way my chute didn't open there. Tech guy, don't say anything. Oh, I lost my perks. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go all the way to get my perks back. Man, that's so fucking annoying. Thankfully, at least we have enough to get our dead shot back. The other stuff I don't really care about. I don't even remember what I had, if anything. Actually, given that I only lost Deadshot Dagger, it's probably the only thing that I had. No, you are not popping up in the chat laughing. You didn't even see it. Alright, we're back on track after that little hiccup. Man, you level up so quickly when you're burning camos. I almost thought about waiting until next season, you know, because I'd already finished Battle Pass pretty much, grinding out the OTS and stuff, like just leveling it up, and just leveling up other guns. And I thought about just waiting until next season before doing the camo grind, but then I thought, next season's pretty much Vanguard. What's the point? You're grinding out an older, dated game. You know, you don't see me grinding out weapon skins in Modern Warfare. Although, if they had something like this in Modern Warfare where I could grind out skins, I'd probably do it. I still use the kilo from time to time when I play Warzone. Alright, where's this gonna go?
This can't go unanswered, team.
Alright,
Get us
just
some
over here.
retribution.
Still can't believe that goddamn fucking parachute.
Shotgun claims more victims.
Ooh, the zombies have spawned. Where the hell did all this stuff come from?
Not quiet now. I death comes for us all. You first. You a bigger, but I'm bigger.
Good hunting. Horde
Ah,
terminated.
tombstone perk. I'm so glad we went through that effort.
That was me showing mercy.
Well, we've done pretty much all of the events. We have like hardly any money because of our, you know, there was an incident.
The ECM is capable of transforming essence into a Dark Aether object.
You know what annoys me is like in the other game,
Only be completed
how I
within
jumped
an
off a
outbreak
bridge
zone.
and took no damage, but I'll fall down a flight of stairs and I'm dead.
Satellite locked in position. ECM's prepped for launch. Firing in 3, 2,
Mad inconsistent.
1.
Where do these things? I think they go further up
The
there actually.
modules have been deployed. Observe the skies to see where they fall. You may proceed with extraction once the plasma field has been deployed.
Establishing plasma field perimeter. Plasma field perimeter established.
You may now begin the essence collection procedure.
Ensure the ECM is destroyed. The Hood wants
Essence
to waste
capacity
time.
at 25%. Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity at 75%.
That felt
Essence capacity at maximum. Beginning conversion process. Conversion complete.
disgust. I feel.
There's still much to learn about this process.
Double
Secure
insta
the
kill.
object and move to the other module.
Must attack all.
Essence capacity at 25%. Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity at 75%. Essence capacity at maximum. Beginning conversion process.
All essence
Conversion
Alright,
complete.
well that's done. Got us a little bit of money. Oh, times 2, that would have been handy 2 seconds ago.
Materials is a curious process. We shall continue
I
to
mean,
study
realistically,
this
we'll probably just head to the
phenomenon.
anomaly because there's not really much else left to do on this round at this map. So,
The beacon's nearby. Activate when ready.
we will just on the roost. And that's pretty much all we can do. I'm not really gonna... I'll get Juggernog, just, you know. Never hurts. Clearly I can't stay alive. Maybe that was the difference, is I didn't have Juggernog. But I don't even think I took damage when I jumped off that bridge. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Armada can be good because, you know, it's very close quarters.
I'm heading to the establishing comms with my harvesting unit in your area.
Copy that. Strike team. You should have the harvester's last known coordinates now.
Enemy appears KIA. It is not murder if they are already dead. That felt good.
Probably not going to do the black box, but if you pull my chute there.
Release me.
Ooh, got him right in the eye.
I'm noticing we're a little bit weaker. It's kind of to be expected, but kind of annoying.
This is the only way to shut them off. Death comes for us all. You first.
Alright, 750 regular kills. Let's get this big guy over here.
Target dropped.
Come on. I will keep on shooting you until, yep, there you go. I know there's a mangler somewhere nearby. This is that close quarter stuff I was talking about, where I don't really have to run miles and the zombies will just keep on coming. Is he down below? I reckon he's in here now. Yep. Oh crap. I didn't mean to walk into that nuke. Oh well. Yeah, I even hit stuff all the way out here. That mangler was half dead.
Hostile expired. Goodbye. Pile of maggots. You should not exist in the first place.
We'll do the dragon event, we need some money.
Yeah.
How many kills we done so far? 357. Not horrible. That's 357 less kills that we've got to do.
Threat neutralized. Another name for my list of victims.
I mean, that's got to be done. That's got to be full, yeah. See another 500 points over there. What are our events here? HVT behind us. We'll probably do that in a second. I kind of want to get enough to pack a punch again.
Looks like the undead got here before us. Strauss, my team will finish the job.
My men underestimated the dangers. I trust your team.
Crap. I was hoping to grab that jet ski before we dropped.
Don't try to hurry. Imperial degradation begins the very moment of harvested detachment. Harvester purge is required for canister release.
Enemy of his KIA.
You burn through ammo a lot quicker on this gun than the Mac.
Canister detached. Operator on the move.
It is normal to experience
See you nerds.
vision impairment. Side effects of Ethereum, unfortunately.
Your head bone, my friend. No contest. Want to find me? Follow the corpses.
Okay, why are you still alive? Where these guys coming from? Oh, they're spawning. Gotcha.
First.
Whee! Man, you move so quickly in Armada because you don't have trees and stuff in your way when you're on vehicles. I mean, this jet ski is pretty much toast.
Strike team has secured all Ethereum canisters.
Alright, well, we get enough money for our pack-a-punch, so let's go do that and we'll do this HVT.
Internal guidance, solid check. Starting launch procedure. Launching in 3.
We'll just wait and see where the anomaly goes.
Satellite shows successful launch. Trajectory plotted. Package is en route.
Well done. I never doubted the fact that I was in the most capable of hands.
The beacon's nearby. Activate when ready.
Just a couple of little boosts. They work as a team of hunters.
Eradicate them.
Man, could you imagine drowning? Oh. Let's party. Team Hunters, just a bunch of hellhounds.
Who is the big man now?
What do we want? Speed cola.
Horde eliminated. Requiem sends their thanks.
We got Mule Kick.
Oh, that satisfied the customer.
I saw the green and I was just like, now hold on a minute. But it wasn't what we wanted. I mean, Jesus, yeah, we're really kind of ready for the next map. I don't really want to do a black box event here, so yeah, I guess we'll just move on. Got a little bit of extra money from the HVT, and we got an extra perk, so it's not the end of the world. I probably should have just bought Speed Cola if I wanted it. The reload time is just so crazy long. Like, it's not like long, but compared to the Mac 10 where it was literally, and it's done, you know?
Weaver, our recon rover is ready to begin dimensional research transfer.
The team is on their way. Get that rover to the breach point.
We actually spawned close to the poke machine, so I might go suss it out. What the hell is this guy doing? We're not even that strong anymore. I probably need to level up the grade of the gun a little bit. Damn. This thing is not great against the armored zombies at the moment. Alright, that one that killed really quickly, but you know. Alright, we'll see what this is like. Better. I mean, it has to be better, right? Couldn't be much worse. You're not gonna do the thing. Bitch. Wait, did that hellhound come down from that cliff and blow up on me? Okay, it did. Come on, Tempe.
It is over for you. My kill.
Alright, I've almost got all of those jackrabbit camos done. I mean, we are still getting critical kills, and that's the main thing. You know, we're not going to be using this gun for a long time today, so it's not going to feel like as much of a grind. So the more we can get done, the better. We'll hopefully finish this gun off on stream tomorrow morning. No chance I'm streaming Friday, unfortunately, guys. Saturday is a maybe, depending on how I'm feeling. I don't really know what to expect. I'm preparing for the worst and expecting to be sore and miserable for like a week or so, but it might not be that bad. But the moment I'm feeling, you know, well enough to get up and talk for a good period of time, you know, I'll jump on. But rest assured, I'll be grinding these camos one way or the other come Saturday, whether it's on stream or off stream, just so we're getting a little bit further. Once these camos are done, it's really going to free us up to, you know, play something different. So the sooner we do that, the sooner we can start, you know, getting out of the Cold War channel section, where we're kind of very buried. The tech guy can have some other people to talk to in chat. Yo, this box event is actually going crazy right now. I got shit everywhere. Like, I'm not even going for critical kills right now. Damn. Yeah, hold that. That Tempest literally just froze my healing, dick. Alright, well that C4 literally just wiped out pretty much everything, so that was awesome. Let's get rid of these Megaton splits.
That bastard was more trouble than he was worth.
Damn, that was a tough one. Napalm? Yeah, we'll check that. On the weekend, geez, what am I doing this weekend in terms of streaming? I'm not 100% sure. Still playing Diablo 2. Not going to stream that because I suck at it at the moment. Still need to do a little bit of research on that. Like my character build and stuff. If I do Sea of Thieves, maybe. Maybe. It'll be a new month this weekend, so you know there's ledges to grind out. So maybe we'll, you know, I could pop on for Sea of Thieves. Again, it depends how I'm feeling. Back for Blood and Far Cry 6 don't come out until the weekend, like next weekend. So I'm not going to be on for either of those. Back for Blood I'll probably stream just because there will be like the, you know, the group potentially, but also it won't be like a huge, like Far Cry 6 I probably won't stream because, you know, it's gonna be a campaign. I'll play it in co-op with Tech Guy, but we'll probably play it like, you know, 5 or so hours, right? Which is, you know, normal. You know, it's a good stream length. But then we'll probably take a break and, you know, take the bins out, do dinner, clean up a little bit, and then, you know, potentially we'll come back for, you know, another 3 or 4 hours. And I don't want to do like a split shift on stream, but then I also don't want to stream, you know, a portion of the campaign but not the whole thing. So I don't think that I'll stream that. At least not my first run through of it. Record it maybe, but not not stream. Oh, okay, well we've just triggered that guy. I actually want to level up my gun before I go fight the Order. So it'd be sick if he just stopped shooting me. But yeah, long story short, definitely streaming tomorrow before work. It's my last day for the week. Last day of work for the week. Sorry. Definitely no stream on Friday. Unknown about Saturday, but if I had to, like, if you needed a definitive answer, it'd probably be a no. Just to stay on the safe side. And then, yeah, the weekend's a little bit hectic.
Who else among you needs
Because I
killing?
just don't know how I'm going to feel.
Do not
We'll
let
see.
it go to your head. Too late.
I suppose worst case on Saturday I could probably just stream but just not really talk. I don't know yet. Okay, yeah, you can just detect me over here. Yeah, right. This is what I think of your little minions. Yeah, come here. Hey, come here a minute. Oh man, this gun didn't do shit. Hold that! That didn't do shit either. Awesome. Maybe this will work. Nope, that did nothing as well. Oh, good. Oh, we're slowly chipping away at it. We'll get it. You're almost at October, which means Halloween event in Warzone. Fingers crossed they're bringing the zombies back. If you haven't figured it out, I really like zombies. Man, we're not even halfway through this guy yet. Wow. Oh, I gotta move for a second, I'm taking damage. Like the damn orb event. Yeah, you reckon it'll get the, Yo, it hit the fucking bugs. My monkey hit the bugs! I blew up on nothing! Chase that for a second. Oh, we're doing the hellhound thing again. Gotcha. Come on, open up your face so I can get some critical hits. This guy just really ain't playing ball. Oh, more zombies! Yay! Did I just run through his legs? You damn right I did. Yo, I need that.
It is over for you.
Ran through his legs again. It's kind of the new thing. Yeah. I love how critical hit gives me like 50 extra damage per bullet. Like it's killing me. Yes. Yes. See, the second it opened its stupid face, man, we got that critical hit and dead. Tundra. Yo, critical revive. Yes. What is that backup? Oh, we don't have one.
Okay, I will give it a try.
We have a dragon event as well. You know, for whatever that's worth. Okay, well, fuck my bike. Oh, wonder what work's gonna be like today. Wednesdays have been notoriously busy the last couple of weeks, so hopefully if it is busy, that just means that the day will go quickly. I can get through it, get finished for the week. Oh, there goes my bike. I need to get rid of this Tempest. He'll just sit out there being annoying. Got rid of the Tempest, and we managed to get a Mimic inside the circle. Wicked. Now if this Mangler could just come in, that'd be great. I mean, the gun kill's fine when you're not trying to get critical kills. Come on, buddy.
I do not care. Eat lead. You cannot catch the jackal.
Alright, that's done as well. Alright, so here is the plan. I'm going to run around this map, clean up the rest of the zombies that I can see, and then I will exfil. Because I'm kind of getting closer to that time where we've got to start wrapping things up. I don't want to start a new map because then I always feel bad that I'm kind of just like leaving, you know, when there's still stuff that I need to do. So that's going to be the plan. If anyone objects to this plan, feel free to voice your opinions.
They smell worse when they go
That's
down.
what I thought. No, I wasn't talking in here. Oh, yeah, we actually haven't done the main mission. So we'll go do the escort event and then we'll wrap it up. Because I can't exfil without doing it.
Make sure the rover crosses the dimensional threshold. Any intel it recovers will be key to our understanding how the Dark Aether affects organic matter.
Stay with the rover as it scans for a stable dimensional entry point.
Let's go, little dude.
Organic specimen ready for transport. Scanning for rift anomaly. Hostiles incoming.
I swear I just heard a mimic. Yep.
Goodbye, bushmeat.
Anomaly identified. Moving to intercept.
Throwing C4.
That was an amazing C4, I'm not gonna lie.
Jackal comes more victims.
Continuing standard scanning procedure.
You should have never gotten in my way.
I got you, you little monkey dude. Hey, my silver bar's back.
Return to rover to resume escort.
Careful.
Crazy amount of plague hounds, dude.
Anomaly identified. Closer scan required. Scanning structural
Keep your distance or suffer the consequences.
Anomaly does not meet specifications. Resuming scan.
That won't look like Uncle Walter. I keep it too. Broke your face.
Oh, nice. We got the last jackrabbit
Dark Aether
camo
ahead.
right as we were about to leave.
There's our breach. Get through it, and we should be golden.
This escort has pretty much been all hellhounds or plague hounds. It's been kind of really nice.
C4. Shot was good. Throwing C4. When will you learn not to rush at me?
Alright, so this should be the last.
Initiating dimensional jump.
Yeah. The last bit.
Rover has
See you later, little monkey.
Great, you still have it.
Stable data link established. Payload is in the Dark Aether.
Alright, let's go
Thanks for the
exfil.
escort.
Head for the beacon, team.
They would look shocked if they still had a face.
That's over this side this time. Sure. Catch me now! I actually don't know if I've ever done an exfil on Outbreak, so I'm curious to kind of see what I need to do. We're gonna pack a punch one last time, just to, you know, make sure we got it.
Jackal to Weeper, get us out of here.
Alright, let's head over.
Chopper en route for extraction. Good work out there.
We should be really strong now on the pack a punch.
Like face and the eyes.
I know I've done exfil on like round-based zombies, but I don't think I've done it on Outbreak.
You had a good head on your shoulders. Not anymore.
With Pack a Punch 3, I don't think it should be too much of an issue. I don't think. I should have probably taken a car over here, but you know, I'm here now.
A few less to trouble me.
Okay, yeah, I can see the zombies up here. Trying to take out the bigger guys. Little guys shouldn't be too much of an issue.
When the dead have nightmares, they dream of me.
Yeah, that should be pretty much it. Yeah, we're good to go. A successful exfil.
Requiem, we're coming home.
Oh, we finished a numbers event. Isn't that nice?
Requiem thanks you for your support.
That's a lot more fun when you've got the time than just quitting. Alright guys, well, thanks for tuning in, Tech Guy, my MVP. Like I said, I'll be on this time tomorrow to finish off the LC10 hopefully. So, see everyone there.